Cold track, a cold track, then main traction, move, Bob Backlund, no slacking, too hard, he's not acting, straight rapping, who came through here, that one, I adapted, need more space, wear my napkins, keep packing, everything I'm lapping, moving out here, looking for the happenings, never crapping, showdown from the lowdown, from the same place that it go down, same thing with 4 pounds. And these old niggas, you know now that we in here, so proud just to be black. We don't quiet, we just that, to stick to the rap. Doing this while I was chilling with dad. Everything is fat, running the map. Off track, call Santee, gun in his back. Loading everything, yeah, just the sun in my lap. Happy to be, holding the skies. Everything is rap. I'm still floating, no rap, shit. Coke flows to the nose tap. Know that, nah, we just gone till your lips chap. And pockets are still fat. We adapt like cold weathers and bears that get together. Moving like chicken feathers, trying to get any weather. Little, get it better. Pockets is getting better. Skinny in any weather. Shaking your tail feather. I'm back here, shine here, no cashmere. Look loud, black, proud like your dad here. Had years every time you see the bad fears. No nears and closed niggas is all ears. Comes the depths of a young nigga from nowhere. Every time he's spitting out here, the whole square. I want a fresh, brand new pair of them airs. Shit, yeah. Santee is back, still well adapted. And another back, and another rap. Where your sister, brother, and where your brother at? Where we hustling at? Now where's the other map? Okay, let me get this here. Okay, hold on. All right. I still got this in here. 2 seconds, please. All right, just give me a second. All right, I'm still trying to do some of these things here. All right, 1 second. Rolling, strolling, falling, calling, knowing what you telling, gargooning, moving, just fooling. Now who you fooling? Shining your lip coolers. I was out here watching everything. Jewelers trying to shine up, get my grind up. I ain't never have to do nothing when time's up. Find what has been gonna be the same King Kong bomb banging my chest, leaving this left, holding the chef, calling the ref. We'll say that I'm blessed when my Nikes is checked, doing everything. No, the large accept came through here, Flaudric. You ain't checked the deck. I'm still out here cold. No, 160 soaking wet. Nigga, that's off the step. Can we just keep going here? All right, I'm back. Much love, man. Much love, much love. Can we just keep it moving? All right, yes, indeed. Now, I was playing this instrumental earlier, man. I was just playing it when I first woke up, man, for motivation. So I just said, in the cases of, you know, how I usually move, this one picks up where the old one left off is. It's just, you know, stick to your melodies, man. All right? You know, I mean, by asking me something, I'm good at every damn thing. All right? I'm trying to limit me. All right? No, if I didn't touch it, if I put my hands on it, if I didn't care about it, I'm great at it. All right? Yeah. What are you talking about? I'm not a rapper. Don't ever call me a rapper. All right? No, I'm not. No, you're incorrect. All right? Wordsmith. All right? No, don't get me wrong to try to confuse me with everybody else. All right? I'm a wordsmith. That's what I do. All right? Yeah. Got to do with, you know, with you know, communication and different things like that. Well, I can speak to any of my street folks in any context I need to. All right? No, from the from the black folks there with a damn suit on. All right. No profanity, voices low. All right. No, to the loudest man in the hood. All right. No, who's got love for his people here. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. We have been taught to at least to adapt here in black society, and I'm proud of my people. All right. I'm proud of everything we've been able to accomplish. And the Mr. Raw and Uncut Truth is the YouTube channel. It's extremely small, man. I need my brothers and sisters. It's tiny over there. And my sister, Natural Locks, thank you. In the Cash App, much love, much respect. Beast Mode in the Cash App, much love, much respect there. And as well as my family there, here. Teresa, I'm sorry. All right. I didn't want to say your name, real name here. My apologies. Mad Hatter. All right. Thank you, my sister. Much love, much respect. All right. Now, I almost forgot Mad Hatter. I'm sitting here. I'm so used to saying Mad Hatter. All right. Right. Shout out to my sister. Thank y'all. I see everything. Sometimes I'm not able to go ahead to spit it here on these shows. I have to go back to look at my phone. Sometimes when I get off the broadcast to connect it to the internet, something, another type of way here, so I can look at my Cash Apps over there. That's why I say in certain courses, if I could read them off here, that would be for the other Cash App that I have put in the comment section. But the original is here. Y'all can still use that one. I will continue to shout people out and show love. And I tell y'all once again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. However, folks want to do things, I ain't coordinating nothing here to them cases like that. All right. Appreciate you. And let me give you guys the other one there. I'll put both of them there. All right. No, just to save myself some time. All right. Just to save myself some damn time in here. All right. Because I'm not trying to be sitting in here, BSing around a few minutes later, like, damn, man, why ain't I just do this bullshit while I had the opportunity? Well, right now I got the opportunity. All right, hold on 1 second. Okay. All right, hold on 1 second. Here. There we go. All right. No, I ain't take that damn long. All right. No, you all right. Yeah, nigga, your nose didn't start bleeding, nothing. All right. I'm supposed to be acting like they about to die, dude. All right. You said, hold on, you damn baby elbow head joker. All right. Just hold on for a second. Breathe, nigga. All right. We gonna be all right. I promise you. All right. I'm floating in here. We doing what we're supposed to be doing. All right. Yeah, man. He said, what's that? Minding our business and leaving others alone. All right. Black first. Black first. Let's get to our priorities here. All right. I started to do a Jordan video tonight, and I still may give that to y'all, depending on, all right, how I feel rolling here into this and how much time I got later on. But if I don't, I'll give that to you guys tomorrow morning. All right. But it will be great. All right. Now, I didn't stackpile a bunch of classic old school Jordan shit. So y'all going to love that. All right. But let's get into the politics today, and that's people trying to co-op reparations and all right, send salt. All right, and I think I ran down a thick line of information talking about this yesterday or the day before yesterday, but I'm always speaking to keep people in line about how the actual circumstances is taking place. All right, and I've already told y'all, Westmore, our friend. All right. These people are not cool with us. They don't fool with us. They wish they can just sweep us out of the equation and just give us nothing. All right. Yeah. That's what they wish. Even for him, if it wasn't for the good people there in Baltimore that challenged that reparation shit, he would have successfully been able to veto it. But he didn't have the power that he thought he had. Yeah, with his scoop ball head ass. All right. He didn't have the power he thought he had. All right. He's sitting here with the powers of the DNC backing his bitch ass. All right. And he figured he could do anything, and he couldn't. All right. And that was one route of him being checked to say, hold on, you little tether ass joker. All right. We understand you have a point to prove. They didn't put you in place for a reason. But yeah, this is Maryland. All right. And we don't play that shit. All right. And politically, All right, everybody else knew that they were going to suffer if black people don't get what we owe. He probably, as he said, no, ain't no probably about it. For his courses, he can ignore black people's circumstances and hide up at the top. All right. Yeah. The aldermen and all these other folks here, where you can walk right in their damn office. Yeah, they can't run. All right. There's nowhere for them to go. All right. So underneath for them circumstances, dude, no, they're not about to carry water for your jughead ass. You ain't never did shit for nobody but yourself, Westmore. That's it. Since he been in office, taking care of illegals, all right, and ignoring the shit out of black people. All right, that's what he been doing. I don't give a shit about your seat in Annapolis if it does not benefit black people. You are a person who has black melanated skin here to do white folks' bid. All right, that's it. All right, when y'all tell me about James Clyburn being redistricted out, great. That was good. That's good for him, and that was good for Al Green, goddammit, and that was good for Jasmine Crockett's funky ass. All right, yes. You know why? Because they weren't serving us at all. All right, a worthless nigga is just a worthless nigga. All right, he wasn't giving you anything. All right. Nigga was just, you were literally just in here occupying space. All right, that's it. All right, politically, you got a bunch of constituents, you got a bunch of people you need to take here, and you're just occupying space and ripping people off. All right, get your crusty ass out of here. All right, shit. No, what are you doing here? All right, yeah, these are the right questions. I don't care about them doing that. You shouldn't. What did you lose? I'm asking you. All right. You didn't lose a damn thing if you are Texas, dude. If you are South Carolina. All right. If you are, any of these spots and places, all right, who had jokers sit in front of you playing in your damn face on a regular basis, you ain't lose nothing. All right. Oh, I said a worthless, no good joker is exactly what I said it is. No more, no less. All right. No, you can keep trying to sprinkle hot sauce on them wingettes, nigga. All right. That ain't gonna make it no better. All right. It's not. All right. No, the beat goes on, baby. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. And guess who's on the chopping block here today? Guess who's out there? All right. I just want to go ahead and tell you something good for free. All right. Ain't no friends here in this damn game. All right. Ain't none. Now, last time I checked here, y'all had circumstances and remnants of quote unquote the squad, right? Y'all remember the squad? All right. What's his name here? Boldman. Yeah, he got voted out of here. He was jumping around on stage with Ocasio-Cortez. All right. Slamming stools and shit into the stage. They coming after me. All right. Yeah, IPOC got his ass out of there. All right. They put enough money down to remove him. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. By a one-eyed joker. All right. Yeah, all this is factual. It was an old one-eyed joker. All right. Put him right out of office. They raised some type of Guinness World Record, all right, of how much money they put up just to get him out of there. All right. Yeah. But they ended up getting him. All right. And they got Cora Bush. All right, so let's just be clear. All right, Omar, whatever her name is, she won her shit. All right, the other two over there with they won their stuff. All right, no, they didn't have the same problems leaking behind them. But now, what you've seen for Cora Bush, she kept trying to sneak up here now to take some type of senator position. All right, yeah, whatever this is. All right, she thought she was gonna run up in here, dude. And as you can look over, your good friend Jasmine Crockett, all right, is endorsing her opponent. Huh? Talk about good friends. Huh? Sisterhood. Sister girl. Huh? Ski-wee. All right? No, all that bullshit here that you used to hearing. All right? Politically, dude. All right? No, they didn't hype you up in here with the trash, dude. All right. And the truth of the matter is, dude, is that they're going to go exactly, all right, where them folks sent them to go at, dude. All right. This ain't got to do a damn thing about no sister girl or holding anything black in place politically. All right. It's about what serves the dominant society, Hoss. And right now, that other black dude that Cora Bush is running up against is getting IPOC money, man. APAC money, excuse me. I'll keep calling it IPOC. APAC money. All right. She getting that big ass APAC money somewhere around with $12,000 or so or more. Somebody got the numbers up somewhere. All right. Yeah. So as I told you, we are living in the United States of Israel, Hoss. All right. Yes, indeed. Fair use.
Go out and vote again. Do not get comfortable at all. We are living in unprecedented times, and I can tell you that there is no one better for this moment for Missouri 1 to keep his eye on the prize, which is you, the people, than Wesley Bell. People, go out and vote again. Do not get comfortable at all. We are living in unprecedented times, and I can tell you that there's no one better for this moment for Missouri 1 to keep his eye on the prize, which is you, the people, than Wesley Bell.
Yeah. So as you guys can see, the check has cleared. No, the check is cleared. All right. And folks got their tap shoes on. Israel, Netanyahu said, get your ass out there. All right. And you see Jasmine Crockett going to work. All right. And we want to speak to the hiccups in here, the big hiccups in here. All right. Because Al Sharpton, all right, interviewed Zoe Lofgren. All right. It's one of them old, long time Republicans here. Excuse me, Democrats. All right. Long time old Democrats. All right. And she spoke to the circumstances of what Kamala Harris' problem was. All right. And I've told y'all some of this here, but I didn't put it down this bluntly and this clearly. All right. No, at least not recently. But this is coming from that big story that came out about the Democrats not wanting to give any reasoning for the reason why they lost. They were supposed to do this in 2004. They ended up botching this thing and having to come back and to surface this out to people now. All right. So you have a lot of folks coming out and explaining themselves. All right. Knowing here, Halls, that no, the Democrats got a rack of problems. No, a lot of them. All right. And here's one. This old woman mentioned this.
Congresswoman, what can Democratic Party leaders and members take away from this report?
Well, I think the report was kind of a mess, and I've known Kamala a long time. I like her. But when she said in answer to what would you do differently than Joe Biden, she said nothing. I thought, well, there goes the election, because people wanted change.
Congresswoman, what can Democratic Party
differently than Joe Biden? She said nothing. I thought, in answer to what would you do differently than Joe Biden, she said nothing. I thought, well, there goes the election, because
folks weren't comfortable chilling, smiling, having a time of their life. People are pissed off. Folks' spaces were invaded, dude. A lot of folks were uncomfortable. There's black people out here. All right. Pissed off watching your neighborhoods get gentrified and your money get robbed. All right. And your bread gets stolen from you. All right. This is what was going on. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, indeed. All right. As you got freeloaders pulling up everywhere, like this is the 5 o'clock free crack giveaway. All right. Everybody pulling up. All right. You looking and waking up here certain mornings, dude. It's like hundreds of thousands of people just lined up at the damn border. All right. Sitting down behind each other. All right. Yeah. People were angry at that point in time, because they understood from the context, not only are we being robbed, you're stretching Americans a lot more thin, but you're taking some of these damn government resources and giving them directly to the hostiles that are coming over here with their violence, drugs, prostitution. All right. No, and dismembering our goddamn communities. Shit, they had Tren de Agua here. All right. No, in one of these states, I want to say Ohio or what have you, running a whole damn building like the Carter, collecting rent money. All right, what type of shit is this? All right, No, they threw boiling water on a pregnant woman because she wouldn't give them any rent money. All right, get these hooligans out of here. All right, you literally talking about somebody else's problem, somebody else's criminals, somebody else's crackheads, somebody else's alcoholics and junkies. All right, right. People are not sending their best over here. That's a lie. All right. See how can the cases are interacting and comprehending some of these folks in here? Just regular comprehension. All right. Like, oh, hell no. All right. Yeah. Oh, we can tell. All right. No, just off the interactions with some of these folks here, dude. All right. Yeah, some screws loose. All right. Yeah, they take their best and brightest for any great country and paper them up, dude. All right. They get incentives to stay and not to leave. You get your rent paid for you. You get a free home to live in. All right. I've seen that in these damn countries. Don't ever get the smooth taste food or let you these passport bros, all right, let you think that some parts of society is what it ain't. All right. No, the rap, you talk about the young ladies in Miami from foreign nations where their body is popping, this, that, the third. No, that broke ass shit ain't flying. All right, it ain't. I don't care what nation you sitting here trying to point to. All right. No, some of these niggas trying to take advantage of people. All right. Oh, you can get more for your money. Oh, you can trick off more is what you say, huh? Slobby built nigga. All right. Yeah, I don't want to hear that bullshit from you. All right. Hold on here. All right. Oh, we're in the building. Well, you shouldn't have let us in here. But we're in here now. All right. Hold on. All right, let's get back in here to the politics of what we got. All right, and this is the circumstances of at least Roland Martin's talking points of leaning on the kids. And I told y'all about this. All right, he said the lady said y'all raised $700 million for Kamala Harris's presidential bid. All right, the adult having meetings weekly. Now the NAACP with their illegal fund and reach cannot raise money for lobbyists. All right. Navigate ads and people to follow the money and call legislators out. All right. Right. Yeah, this is bullshit. All right. Let me go ahead and show y'all what I'm talking about here. All right. Shout out to my family there. All right. Friday Jones. Shout out to you.
We have to decide at some point that we must sacrifice. I mean, I hate that we have to ask this of them, but this is where we are in this country right now, if you're paying attention. And I've seen some people push back and say, oh, we're asking them to give up too much money. People who are making money are children go basketball or football once they've played at these schools. So a sacrifice must be so we can get our power back, because it is bigger than sport. It's about power.
These are people who were 18, 19, and 20 years old. So I think it sounds.
It's about sacrificing what? Burnt out nigga. Yeah. And guess what? Those are their years to make good with or screw up. You don't get to decide. All right, he's calculating their age. As I told y'all before, this is what happens when you ain't got no mustard, nigga, no juice, nothing. Ain't nobody checking to get marching orders from you. Nobody. That's what happens. All right, you start sizing up kids, man, youngins. All right, trying to take from them. All right, that's how comfortable they got, man. And you should have let them down sooner. But since you haven't here, all right, in the most pathetic manner ever. And yes, I love it when you cats come out here to destroy yourselves. All right. No, you help us out. Because when I go ahead to tell young people that these older folks out here politically don't give a shit about you, all I got is, all right. Yes, indeed. Hold on one second.
Are the schools, and they're making it on the backs of our children. Understand that fewer than 2% of our children go to the draft, basketball or football, once they've played at these schools. So a sacrifice must be made so we can get our power back, because it is bigger than sport. It's about power.
These are people who were 18, 19, and 20 years old. So I think it sounds ridiculous to say, oh my God, these athletes are too young today, when folks damn sure weren't too young who were on the front lines in the 60s.
We have to decide at some point.
And it's easy to tell somebody about what ain't hard to give up when it costs you nothing to destroy their lives, when you'll be the joke in front of them, lying and bull jobbing when they ain't got nowhere to go. Give me one. Yeah, that's one thing if that's the key. All right. Yeah, it's a whole nother there. All right, for the circumstances that, you know, you got even Presley's pitch of reparations. All right. 04, trash. 2006, trash. All right. All right. 2026, excuse me, trash. All right. 2024, trash. These are two things back to back. But she comes out here and I told you she checks the temperature. She looks at niggas. She see, all right. All right. Who's acceptable here for this bullshit and who's not? All right. Who's manageable for it?
Aye. Mr. Zell votes no.
Of all senators voted, Senator Adams votes aye. All senators voted. Final call. The polls are closed and the clerk will tabulate.
All right. What y'all witnesses is redistricting, baby. That's redistricting for one James Clyburn. All right. So in one fatal swoop, down goes Clyburn. Huh? And New Black Media didn't have to move a muscle. Because I told you, you're not going to have to do a lot of anything here in this process, but sit and watch people crumble. Watch desperation. Watch strange tactics. Watch shit come out of people's mouths. Watch folks start to deflect. Watch these little greasy ass niggas who thought they had the world figured out come over here to you, all right, with questions, all right, and wanting favor.
By a vote of 26 to 18, the motion
this is redistricting
is adopted.
over there with Clyburn.
Proceed.
All right, let me get this shit off the screen. Redistricting. All right, yeah, we get the point. All right, get your ass off the screen. All right, redistricting as far as Clyburn's scene is. Yeah, which he's been crying out here, but don't nobody give a shit. He said, hold on here. Screw him. The CBC is right. What, the Congressional Black Caucus? All right. These cats that's been paying you, Roland. And this is where Roland been working hard. Hold on. It ain't just a small piece. This is him too. All right. And this is his comment he got up here at the top. No, he's been working. All right, because he promised you yesterday, oh, all we going to do here now is jump on people's timelines and mention a bunch of silly shit. All right, that's the strategy. All right, so you see him now. All right, screw him. All right, the CBC is right. All right, hold on. Let's see what we're talking about here. All right, fair use. Yeah, and of course, you're siding with whatever has to do with the Democrats. All right, you Democratic shield you. All right, and he'll get mad when you call him a Democratic shield. All right, hold on, fair use.
The wild world of college sports, already in a state of upheaval over $1 million deals, transfer portals, and big boosters, is now colliding with the charged politics of race and gerrymandering. The NCAA, along with its power conferences, have put their lobbying power behind a bill called the SCORE Act to establish a national standard over how athletes are compensated for the use of their name, image, and likeness, or NIL. But as the SCORE Act was finally set to get a vote last week in the House, after months of bipartisan talks, the Congressional Black Caucus revolted and said it could not back the bill. And the Southeastern Conference schools in particular spoke out against gerrymandering that could erase majority Black districts across the South. And the NAACP and some Democratic lawmakers even going as far as calling for Black athletes to boycott SEC schools until those universities use their power to push back against GOP states seeking to redraw House maps after the Supreme Court weakened the Voting Rights Act just last month.
This is a Bill Russell moment.
That's right. That's right.
It's a Muhammad Ali moment.
That's right.
And it's a Jackie Robinson moment.
No, this isn't, dude, because you niggas are in charge. It isn't. It couldn't be. Not with you at the front of it, Hakeem. That doesn't even make sense. All right? Now, these niggas are saying anything desperate. Where your funky ass been a few years ago protecting these bills and legislation? What were you doing? Handing money over to Israel? All right? No, giving a bunch of bread to the Ukrainians? What were you doing? All right? These excuses and this bullshit does not lie on young Black athletes nor Black people. It relies on the bastards you see on the screen. All right? There's the trick. All right? Yeah, there it is. All right? Yeah, this is a Muhammad Ali moment. How, nigga? All right? Shit. Are you telling us? All right?
And we're going to stand together to make sure we bring about the type of country that the African American community deserves and that everyone in the United States of America deserves.
Democrats, including from states with SEC schools, defended the unusual call for a boycott.
I totally support what the CBC is doing. Now, obviously, those athletes have a choice, right?
I do think that there are things that are bigger than sports.
Philosophy that it's okay for.
Much love, Beast Mode. Appreciate you. Definitely do. Much love, much respect, man. And thank you in the Cash App early. I didn't see it till later on, but thank you. I appreciate you. All right. And the business is we sitting in here talking about reparations and getting to these at least these points here. The circumstances that the CBC doesn't have a valid case claim on anything. They just need to get their asses back to work. That's it. All right. That's it. And simple order. Without all the babbling and every nigga that needs to come to speak. All right. If you want to do something about it, you could have already done it. They're reassuring packages of money and resources and shit like that to everything else that doesn't even matter. That Trump can take some planes and some buses and haul their asses out of here. All right. No, all the money you've seen the Democrats waste. All right. Come on, Halls. All right. And in between this process and bullshit, they ain't been protecting anything, even with having all the political seats they need. All right. Yeah. What does that tell you?
Black students to have representation to run a football, but can't run for office in these same states that rely on that, that rely on that representation on a football field. That's something that you have to speak out against.
Everything has a cost, and our kids' dignity.
No, it isn't. No, you don't. You old niggas need to get to work. How much, all right, do you plan on shaving off of these children that are not even going to be able to taste Social Security? What else do you want to take from them? Because you refuse to get the job done. Talking about how young they are. Nigga, you know neck having, all right, disgusting bastard. All right? Yeah, it's some of the most low-life shit I've ever heard. All right? This damn All right, disgusting goddamn. All right, Democratic shield here, old generic shield, Brute cologne, socks all the way up to your brain shield. All right, we'll come in here talk about how young some kids is. All right, like you got years to sacrifice. No, they don't. All right, they need to take advantage of every year they get, even if they want to shit it away. All right. Oh, you damn right. All right, fair use.
It's not for sale.
Congresswoman Janelle Bynum, who we just heard from there, was actually one of the lawmakers who co-sponsored this bill. Now, Republicans are furious, saying that Democrats are injecting an unrelated partisan fight into a complex issue that has roiled college and angered fans who are desperate for a solution.
Schools are not involved in redistricting politics and Supreme Court decisions, and they tried to make it about that at the last minute. Nobody's going to play that game.
The issue dead? Is this dead?
The issue is not dead.
Absolutely. You repeating what I'm saying. All right. He said the fact that, all right, these old suckers, all right, feel comfortable enough to ask these youngsters to jeopardize their future is mind-boggling. Yeah, it is. All right. Of course it is. All right. Because it's like, damn, dude, you already ain't doing shit for them. All right. You're not protecting them. You ain't doing nothing for the young black folks. You can care less. All right. And on top of that, you got your hands out, dude. All right. You don't understand. No, the older cats are always supposed to sacrifice for you. It's not the other way around. They've been trying to trick y'all for years. That's not what it is. All right. Hold on.
But it's not moving forward this week. They want to stop playing games and work with us to solve problems at every school, including every HBCU, as it is real. We stand ready to get the bill across the finish line.
What do you think about them calling for black athletes not to coach at some of these SEC schools?
I think that's bogus. They're going to cut their hand off that race card they keep throwing.
We've got to get something done in this space.
But some
played around, and now the little racist white Republicans got you by the balls, and they ain't going to let you go. All right? That's how this game goes. All right. Are black people affected? Yeah, sure. All right. But this is, as they said, this is a fraction here, all right, of the civil rights bill that they've gutted. All right. But they've been able to do this underneath of these contexts, and everybody wants to try to play games to think that they're going to get a seat on the white supremacist pyramid. And what you find out when you finish going ahead to try to apply yourself to this seat is everybody is acceptable to get the business. Anyone can get it. All right. No, you hoping that black people, as always, will be sacrificed. No, nigga. No. All right. No, what the man say on Tales from the Crypt or Tales from the Hood? Well, welcome to hell. All right. Right. Oh, absolutely. Huh? He said, this ain't no funeral home, neither. Yeah. Huh? Welcome to the Terror Dome. All right. Yes. Mm-hmm. You sitting around here bullshitting. All right. Well, the bloodthirsty white supremacists and race soldiers. All right. No, they got enough with just snatching Negroes up. That ain't the truth. All right. You seen some of them ICE protesters get put down? All right. Yeah, they're not playing. I said bloodthirsty. I meant what I said. All right. All right. Yeah, you can't control your savages anywhere you put them. All right. Yeah, that's your fault. All right. You say black folks ain't taking responsibility for that neither. Oh, blind, you got blind Willie out here leading the pack. And guess what? You're trying to get reelected. We don't care for that white dude that you're going up against. All right. But we're damn sure not going to go ahead to support no damn Karen Bass. All right. Because we remember what you did, baby. All right. Here. We didn't think we had your paperwork. All right. Here it is. All right. I told you she was going over here to give illegals all this money. All right. Because they couldn't go outside because ICE was out there. All right. Yeah, oh yeah, we got the paperwork came back. All right. Hold on here.
Today, we're filling the gap when Social Security no longer covers the cost of a mortgage. Today, we are bringing help for caretakers with disabilities who struggle to make ends meet. And today, we are investing in housing as part of our work to lower the cost of housing. Today, we are preventing homelessness and increasing housing. Release and billion for housing.
This investment of $360 million is to build, preserve, and enhance affordable
These
housing.
funky ass nonprofits can pay themselves whatever they want to pay themselves. They're a nonprofit. All right. This is so all ton of money can go out the back door. All right. Are you listening? Good. All right. This is so a rack of bread, all right, can go out the back door. All right. Feed our future, feed our families. All right. So whatever that shit Ohan Omar has. All right. Feed our future. Right. Yeah, they shuffled plenty of money out the back door. All right. Yeah, it's just to crack that door. You see who you got speaking at the front. All right. They don't give a damn. All right. They don't care. For them, politically, is to say that we've given a bunch of money to minorities. All right. That's what they'll say politically. All right. Yeah. All right. As they got a Latino there, person in the front who going to divvy that money up with her people and whatever organizations in which these people behind her are running with. All right. That's where that money goes. All right. Come on now. All right. Fucking personal slush fund. All right. And that in California got nothing. All right. They papered up. Their families are good. All right. But everybody else is trying to get it out the mud. All right. Ass is excuse me. All right. It's still strutting down Skid Row. All right. Hold on here.
Those projects are right here.
Yeah. Huh? Because we're tired of that shit, y'all. All right. And you get a look at the jokers who they give them the bread to. All right. And look like they got one tether in there involved. All right. Nah, nigga. We're not doing that. All right. Oh man. Yeah, we got a rotten police officer in here. Excuse me. All right. Man, with these police officers, with some of them, man, and them little weird cases they be having. All right. I mean, I know what I'm talking about, man. All right. Now I see one of them, man. That the daughter's friend had to tell on him because he put a camera phone in a stack of some dirty clothes. All right, and then told her she can use the bathroom. This nigga was trifling, man. All right. No, he got fired and everything. All right, thank God. All right. This what type of creeps be working in the damn department. Hold on here.
She says she saw the off looking at child porn last week, but she called him out on it. He shoved her. She called 911, but the officer was not arrested. Days later, she says she snuck a look at the hard drives and it's over to Island County Sheriff's deputies. That prompted an arrest.
Dustin Bartlett, 41, Arlington, Washington police officer, is now at the center of disturbing allegations after prosecutors say he possessed more than 1,000 files of child sexual abuse material. According to reports, his own girlfriend discovered disturbing material and later found hard drives hidden in a closet cabinet near police equipment like handcuffs. This was a respected officer who had been with the department for nearly 8 years and even named Officer of the Year. His girlfriend made a chilling statement. He felt safe as
he's behind back. Look at him.
People are now demanding accountability, asking hard questions about whether people in positions of power receive too much protection and benefit of the doubt.
Because that badge gives you super citizenship, man. How many times you hear with police officers? All right. No, going to go kill a girlfriend. All right. Kill a guy that they with. Then kill themselves. All right. Right. No, that's not an uncommon thing. All right. Them jokers be wilding. All right. And you go ahead to look at some of the records of the individuals that they got. And it's like it's only a matter of time before they go ahead and go off on somebody, dude. All right. A lot of these departments know what they have. All right. This is what they do to their little white supremacists that's out of control. That's crazy. That's all right. They send their asses to the police department. All right. Shit. All right. They ain't got it all. You're a little slow or something like that. All right. Especially that. All right. Right. This is very chilling, but we've been told y'all here. All right. This is what happens when you go ahead to say that you're going to believe the officer first. All right. No matter what. No, you end up in a society where, no, the government is always going to be questioning the damn citizens. All right. Yeah. In most cases. All right. Yes, indeed. Unless you got some damn definitive evidence here to cover your ass. All right. It's believe whatever the officer's saying. All right. Even if he's a scumbag liar. No, even if he's got child abuse porn. All right. Yeah. And you know what this means? Think about this. All right. Whoever that he's locked up on and he's testified against to get convicted. To get convicted. All right. Even them cases. All right. Those cases now can get shuffled over. All right. To be reviewed. And them individuals might be able to make it home. All right. If it came down to the testimony of him. All right. All those cases are shaky now. All right. So it opens up a can of worms. All right. Yep. Everything he's ever touched. All right. Yes, indeed. So that's the domino effect. Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything he's ever worked with. Mm-hmm. That's all contaminated. All right. We say fruit of the same poisonous tree. All right. Yeah. Yeah, all that stinks. All right. Yeah. Ain't no telling. You had him around for 8 years. All right, committing crimes and shit. All right. We don't know in what process, rather he planted something on somebody or what. All right. Yeah, you can't hold anything past a person like that, dude. All right. No, the courts would argue. Your lawyer could argue and bring you right home. All right. Yes, indeed. Especially like I said, if the case was based on the circumstances of that person's testimony, that officer. All right, you coming home. All right. You got your lawyer in. All right, you heard this information. If you got the right people on the streets for you, all right, yeah, and that'll put a smile right across your face. All right, yeah, shit. All right, hold on 1 second here. California is looking to owe $1 billion to the federal government over migrant health care. Oh man. All right, hold on.
Is looking to owe the federal government $1 billion. Wait until you find out why.
In California, the Trump administration says the state owes the federal government more than $1 billion for health care given to illegal immigrants. William Lajeunesse has the story from LA. Hi, William.
Well, Dana, there are two stories here, right? One is how rising costs have forced blue states to roll back health care for those without legal status. The other is the White House crackdown on eligibility. If states can't confirm those getting care are U.S. citizens, they have to pay the feds back.
We are auditing aggressively, and we don't like what we see.
So what it sounds like to me is your tax-paying dollars is being used to, so the state of California owes the federal government $1 billion because they called it a migrant Medicaid mess.
Dang.
So if California state cannot confirm that those getting care are U.S. citizens, they have to pay the federal government.
Good. God damn it. Stop stealing. All right. No, what are your fingers doing over there? All right. What are you doing? Your part, your portion. All right. Nigga looking at you. All right. Right. No, nigga. All right. No, none of this look right. I told you could never go to these people country and do this, dude. No, you couldn't. All right. No, it'd be a complete violation. All right. You're not gonna pull up and where they live at. All right. And say, fix my life. All right. That's not happening. All right. So everybody's sitting there with their lips poked out and shit. Dude, you don't understand. All right. Yeah. All right. Every other person you see, I don't care if it's whoever it is, they got to get up every day and go get it out the mud. All right. What you talking about? All right. For some circumstances, have to get it out the mud. Even if you do have a blessing to sit down sometimes here, halls. Yeah, you're gonna have to do what you got to do to go take care of your business. All right. Yes, indeed, man. You're not, as a citizen, you ain't trying to see that shit. All right. No, all the extra spoils and hustles and shit on the side. All right. No, that should be for your choosing as an American citizen. All right. No, not for niggas to just be in here clogging up the lane, violating folks. All right. Yeah, everything else, you don't have to give proper information and context on who you are. All right. Yeah, man. I believe that, yes, you giving up your name and having photo ID and the way to place you, all right, is what folks need to have, requiring you going out here and Ubering, all right, or working for Lyft. All right. Shit, man. Yeah, you be scared in certain circumstances. You see these little weird looking jokers. All right, yeah. If you had to have your niece dropped off, all right, or granddaughter, all right, yeah. All right, I'm just saying. All right, yeah. Right, if you had them cases or your daughter had to get dropped off somewhere, yeah, you hear too many stories, dude. At least I know I do. All right, back to this healthcare money. She said $1 billion is owed for every dollar that has been stolen of taxpayers' money, all right, for fraudulent healthcare to non-citizens. All right, these states have to pay this money back.
So the federal government goes to do an audit and they're like, hold on, wait a minute. I can only assume that a lot of people in California are pissed off. And in the post that I came across,
It's
I was
California.
reading the comments and people were in their feelings. They're saying that the state of California is bending over backwards to assist illegals. People are so pissed off. They're planning on moving out of California. In the comments, people were also saying that they want to see accountability. And another comment said, Newsom is draining us. And the last comment was, I'm sick of this ish. And I lost count of how many of those I saw. If you're in California, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about your tax-paying dollars going to assist illegals when it comes to healthcare? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Man, look, man, if the Department of Justice says they have it underneath a great order of checking things, all right, so far they're having a good reputation with ICE. All right, depending on how you feel about it, looking at the fence. All right, well, I see it. It's pretty good. All right, I look at you for 1 month and you ain't got no catch and release. All right, somebody is like really fulfilling their side of the deal. All right, right. I mean, what did you vote for some of you folks? All right, mass deportation. Don't cry when the smoke comes. All right, yeah, don't sit here with your lip out. Oh, I thought you was just gonna harass black people where you thought wrong. All right, now let me go down. We're clearing out the Hyundai ship, nigga, the Hyundai dealership, nigga. All right, yeah, so they grabbed up 400 and something jokers. All right, no, a week before the little prime minister, all right, came over here and talked to Trump. All right, signing deals and all of this shit. All right, rubbing elbows. All right, yeah, and he said an older white woman had called. All right, yeah, and they sent all types of trucks through there. All right, yes, indeed. People was hauling ass. I told you we got to see the exclusive footage because it was a lady hiding in the ceiling in there. All right, she made it out of there. All right. Yeah, they grabbed up everybody else. All right. Yeah, but she was able to. All right. She had I want to say like a red truck or what. Somebody was waiting outside for her. All right. She got from out of the hole right there, circled around. All right. Waited to look to see if she didn't see nobody. Came through the doors. All right. Ran outside and got in the back seat of that damn truck. All right. Yeah. Yeah. She had a good ending. All right. Yeah, a lot of other folks were surprised that day. All right. Yeah, somebody just popped up on your ass. All right. Yes, indeed. There's been a lot of that, dude. It's just been a lot. All right. Yes, indeed. But I'm going to tell you like this. If your feet don't belong on the soil, what do you want me to do? All right. I'm not taking up for nobody making excuses and hiding. And I don't know if it's like that. I don't know what you did in your country. All right. Shit, if you got to do that, all right. I know this much here. I can pull out proper identity if the police run up on me. All right. No, I have a social security number and all that. All right. That's important. All right. Shit. This speaks to circumstances. You paying taxes or not, you paying your fair share. All right. God damn it. All right. Look, do you belong over here? All right. Right. Do you have any lineage here, soil? All right. I ain't speaking about no concept where niggas sitting there trying to tell you, well, everybody's peoples is immigrants. No, that's a democratic saying, nigga. All right. And it's gotten them exactly where they're at. All right. No, in confusion. All right. Hold on here.
Breaking news, new exclusive reporting first into the Situation Room. CNN has obtained the Democrats' long-awaited autopsy of the 2024 election, documenting what went wrong in Kamala Harris's loss to President Trump. After publicly promising its release, DNC Chair Ken Martin pulled the plug on the elusive report last year, sparking fierce criticism within the party.
CNN senior reporter Isaac Dover got his exclusive hands on all of this. He's joining us now in the Situation Room. Isaac, this report, you were a big part in why it came out in the first place. Excellent reporting on your part. After back and forth from the DNC chair, Ken Martin, on whether or not he'd release it in full. So what's inside it?
Well, so first of all, that is an important part of this. The plan was not to release this report. The report was released to me after I had obtained a lot of the detail and contents of what was in there. And the report that we have published on our website is with annotations from the DNC lawyers undercutting a lot of what is in the report. That said, it gets into things about spending decisions and organizing that was done by the DNC, ways to possibly improve it. But there are a lot of things in that version that are incomplete. And also, it does not touch a couple of topics that a lot of people were very interested in and thought were the reasons for this report not being out. There's nothing about Joe Biden and what happened in the debate. There's nothing about Kamala Harris getting the nomination without any kind of primary process. And also, there is nothing about the way that voters were responding to Gaza and how the Joe Biden and Kamala.
Yeah, and this is just show you how dead on arrival. No, they're dead. All right, you're not even going to respond to these things because you understand you're so dusty. All right, that any response is going to remind America why they don't like you. All right, why they can't stand your ass. All right, you don't want these news reporters to put this out, but you see the key narrative of the story now becomes, as he says, is the stuff that you refuse to mention. There you go. That becomes the story. All right. No, since you want to pussyfoot and bring your little rabbit dog lawyers around, all right, sniffing around every piece of information. All right. Yeah. To make sure that there's no there. All right. No, and you done got this bullshit spread it everywhere. All right. Everywhere that you feel like you committed that you don't want to challenge or speak to. All right. Because the rest of the people there are not going to act like it ain't there. It is the news reporter's job. All right. To bring you back something, even when they ain't got anything. All right. Yeah. All right. Absolutely. And for their cases there, yeah, they got a lot. All right. Yeah. Hold on here.
The way that voters were responding to Gaza and how the Joe Biden and Kamala Harris policies and comments about it were hitting their minds.
So a lot was missing in that report. I know you reached out to the current DNC chair, Ken Martin, who we noted earlier has come under some fire for initially not releasing this report to the public. What's he now saying?
Well, he apologized in a statement to me for how he handled it. And he said that he was releasing it to me because he feels like this is about getting back to some level of transparency. But he says in the statement that the report was not ready for prime time. That's how he put it. And that's why he chose not to do it, that it's full of a lot of problems. And again, we are publishing the full report so that people can see it and read for themselves and make their decisions about what's in there.
Because in the full report, there's spelling issues, there's errors and just basic facts. Why didn't they have a more polished, put together report at this point in the game?
Well, look, and this was after a year of work on it. And the story that I have up that goes along with the publishing of the report goes through the whole process of how this went down. Martin hired a friend of his as a part-time volunteer to be the person in charge of this report. And that person, I get into a lot of the conversation.
So in other words, nobody gave a shit. All right. It was somewhere in the back of a closet growing legs next to a members only jacket and an 8-ball coat. All right. That's where his report was. All right. Cobwebs on it. All right. Nobody gave a rat's ass. His friend who? All right. Yeah. Yeah. His story got a lot of twists and turns in it. All right. Given the circumstances of how much time they had in before where they were actually supposed to release the report and decided to not do anything at all. All right. So that should show you that they at least should have had a blueprint to start from. All right. Hold on.
that person was having, his name is Paul Rivera, that he was having with people and how those conversations went, but also a lot of conversations that he wasn't having. For example, he did not speak to almost anybody who was in a leadership position on the Biden campaign or the Harris campaign. He didn't speak to Joe Biden. He didn't speak to Kamala Harris. He didn't speak to Tim Walz. He did not speak to, when it comes to the Gaza issue, any of the leaders of the Uncommitted movement, which was that protest movement, pro-Palestinian protest movement. He didn't speak to Jewish groups or pro-Israel groups. So it wasn't just leaving out one part of that conversation. He left out all parts of that conversation. And that has led to a lot of conspiracy theories about what was going on here. But I think when you see the full story of what's there and what this process was and read the document, you will have a lot of, if not all of, hopefully your questions answered.
And you've released the full document.
Yes, it's up on our website right now.
All right, excellent
And
reporting.
CNN.com.
All right, Isaac Dover, thank you.
I'm not going to sit here for a second here, all right, to feel bad for you. All right. When you got peanut head jokers like Ayanna Presley, all right, in front of people, pitch and woo, bull jiving, all right, thinking that she's going to get over on somebody. All right. No, you're not. All right. That ain't happening. All right. Now here she come again. All right.
Absolutely. I mean, not one promise has been kept to Black Americans in this country when every bit of prosperity you enjoy was built on our backs. 400 years of labor for free. And we never got our 40 acres and a mule. And we are still, harmed by practices like redlining and appraisal bias. And so we are long overdue for reparations. I'm proud to be the lead sponsor of HR 40. Black folks are certainly deserving of redress and reparative work. And one bill will not undo centuries of harm.
We hear you. All right. But you need to be advocating for cash payments for Freedman, that which she's not. All right. Let me go ahead and put this out clearly for you. And when it comes to Haitian citizens, she got bills and legislations talking about how she's gotten shit done. Her and Sheila Jackson Lee and all the rest of these jokers been playing around with this bill for years. All right. This is what makes it irrelevant. Y'all had two clown circuses, all right, for HR 40, with one of them with Herschel Walker, the other one with Danny Glover. All right. Yeah, two showcases of bullshit. All right. Playing in people's face. All right. Yeah. So when it comes to this crap, I really don't want to hear it. All right. It's all in the actions now, because we know that when it comes for Haitians and making sure that their temporary status doesn't get ended, you come with actions. You come with legislation. You fighting on the floor. All right. Getting things done. You're out here advocating. All right. But you're actually in there with the bills moving. There's not any bluffing, Ayanna. All right. Yeah. So I want to hear this bull crap in here where you need a Hype Williams speech. Oh, we're still fighting for this. How can that be so? All I see is an election coming, peanut head joker. That's all I see. Oh, the man's on your ass. Oh, you're under pressure. All right, pressure's here. All right. Hey, niggas, y'all still like HR 40? Does HR 40 still interest you? HR 40. All right, no, not reparations, nigga. HR 40. All right. Well, reparations is HR 40, really, if you want to. No, it isn't. All right. One more time. No, it isn't. All right. It's a scam and it's a con, and they're all liars. All right. Time has proven that. All right. Don't worry about shit. Time did that to you. All right. It's a scam. All right. Pressure is here. All right. And everybody's wondering where to crawl up underneath of. All right. Now you got these two jokers here. I'm not sure what this debate is. All right. How you feel, man, when you really don't have a care for either person because you know that they're both, all right, political shields. All right. This is what I see going on here. All right. So I don't even know where this conversation goes. There's some clips. All right. And yeah, we'll give this a go for a second. All right. Just for a moment, man. Maybe not for too long, depending on what we hear. All right. So it's supposed to be a debate. All right. Hold on here. Fair use.
And right now, there's a lot of social capital into being able to fold identity politics and make it an extension of Democrats. I need great criticisms because so many people view Black women as being that or Black men as being that. They view and criticism of established Democratic politics is an attack on Black women or it's an attack on Black men. You see what I'm saying? And to me, that has to be separated. That's what James Baldwin and Malcolm X was warning niggas of. Anything about the whole progressive ideology and concept, that idea comes from a linear idea of progression and improvement. The gutting of Section 2 in 1965 of Civil Rights Voting Act, that shows you your ideas of progression is a myth. There's not a linear line that goes straight forward. They say we always getting better.
Huh? It's not. It's all over the place. All right? Right. I'm going to remind you of that. Messages, man, to be given of knowledge is supposed to be simple because you're supposed to comprehend them. If I'm trying to con you, all right, somebody wants to get over on you, all right? No, I'm babbling into the abyss, all right, about a simple point, all right? Some folks, you think you get it, you kind of nod in your head, all right? Right, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't. All right? I'm going to sit here and act like I do. All right? You feel where I'm coming from? No. All right? I'm just lost. It's a bunch of words. All right? Yeah, be careful of shit like this. All right? Yeah, there's plenty of these little babbling niggas. All right? There's no science at the end. All right? Just because something may sound good as they saying it, all right, does not mean that that's what it is. Listen to that joker. All right? Slow him down. All right? Right. A lot of these little con artists and these little raggedy niggas here today here, all right, like to talk to you as quick as possible, fast, just push it on you. All right? Right. Slow it down. All right? Slow it down some. All right? Right.
If you can pass a piece of legislation and take me back to 1965 and 2020, I have a big rap to hold myself like being mindful. Debate turned me on to so much different philosophy that sometimes I have to be mindful that everybody's operating from the same register that I am, and I have to be mindful that and not try to come down with the head
over people's head because you don't make sense. All right? Don't try to disrespect other people's intelligence because you don't make sense. All right? Sometimes I got to calm myself down. I can't, I got to bring myself because I see other people can't, what? Right. You've already lost. All right? You lost people right there. All right? Because folks understand when you bring your soft behind here in front of other Black people, all right, trying to talk to us crazy, distance yourself, all right? No, here, Halls, distance himself from Black society, all right? But still hold some greater crown here, Halls, as if you got something to offer us. No, nigga, you're trying to steal something, all right? No, we know the difference, all right? No, we got to stop these niggas early, all right? Hey, you trying to sit here and talk? I gotta, I talk over top of people's heads. for the essence of any country person or what have you, we may move a little bit slower. All right? Yeah, but we understand everything around us. All right? No, we just physically might move a little slower. All right? That's it. All right? Hold on here. Fair use.
Operating from the same register that I am. And I have to be mindful that and not try to come down with the hammer on people that's like, yeah, but I ain't read that. It's okay. And I think this would be my beef with my other fellow leftists. It's like, I think that you have a bigger hate of the system than you love the people, and you don't recognize what you really.
That's better than what I had before in here. One second. There goes another one, man. And there's another one. All right, talking about intellectualist, intellectualist something leader. All right, right. More babbling. All right. I thought I was gonna have something. All right, but you gotta understand this time and age, man, it ain't nothing nice in these streets anymore. All right, not disrespectful. All right, when I hear a lot of these cats, I just turn it off. I know it's not a message to be heard. All right, it ain't. Sometimes in the cases there, I'm looking like, all right, I ain't gonna poison my mind with trash. All right, yeah, with unwarranted garbage. All right, yeah. Shit, your mind is programmed there to comprehend shit. All right. He said he reminds me of that skit with Living Color when Damon Wayans was playing the brother in jail that was using them big wrong. Yeah, the plebiscite babbling nigga. All right, that's what you talking about. Plebiscites. All right. Yeah. He said he was plebiscite babbling. Oh, sweet Jesus. Right, about the plebiscites. All right, right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. No, I remember. I know exactly who you're talking about. All right. Oh, yes, indeed. All right. It was some plebiscite babbling going on. All right. I ain't know what he was saying. All right. And he said the law back here in 1640 something. And it's like, man, what the fuck? All right, what are you talking about, nigga? All right. What's all that mean? All right. Yeah. Yeah, calm down, dude. Calm down, dude. All right. Slow it down for the people in the back, nigga. All right. What the hell are you talking about? All right. Yeah. That's not you, not some nigga from, you the king of Rome talking over top of niggas' head because you speaking a bunch of bullshit, nigga. All right. You just speaking a bunch of bullshit. That's it. All right. Yeah. I was taught when you're talking to people, I want people to understand me and feel where I'm coming from. All right. I mean, you can't be no unauthentic, fake ass nigga. All right. I'm gonna talk all this black shit. All right. And then we can catch you on the boat with the white woman. All right. Yeah, that's who he is. All right. Yeah. No, we get it. All right. As long as I can keep you niggas confused. All right. No, I don't have to abide by anything. All right. No, that's what I see when I see that nigga. All right. Right. Shit, I got too many years in the game. All right. And you watch these niggas come and go. All right. Hold on here 1 second. Fair use.
If 3, 4, 5 of top athletes say, I ain't going, let me call the states. If they said, I'm not going to any of these schools, in Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Texas, I can guarantee you those white Republican legislators are going to be shaking in their boots because y'all big difference between having a
Bullshit.
whole,
Hold on. And what else, Roland? Hold on here. You going 7 and doing what? All right. No, he's got to lean into it because it's like, all right, no one of serious consequence is advocating. All right. No, maybe there's the sister Dawn there. All right, that head basketball coach you see over there in college. All right, might be college or the pros, but I want to say college. She's going with the program. But once again, she's old, man. All right. And I'll put that back there. She's an old. Yeah. So the way I see that process there, all right, I see it clearly of old folks sticking together. All right. Yeah. I mean, no disrespect. All right. That's where I see it at. All right. But you're talking about like high value and all right, top of the line football players that I'm seeing that's jumping with this protest. Nah, dude. All right. Y'all keep showing the same guy. All right. It's one dude. All right. That I've seen. It might be more. All right. But I see one person, dude. And that's the guy you interviewed. All right. Hold on.
If 4 or 5 athletes say, I ain't going, let me call the states. If they said, I'm not going to any of these schools in Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Texas, I can guarantee you those white Republican legislators are going to be shaking in their boots because y'all, there's a big difference between having a whole football team of white boys and you going 7 and 6 and having a lot of brothers on your team, you going 10 and 1 or 9 and 2. That's a lot of millions, a lot of zeros you lose. Trust me, that will get their attention.
Have to try to con some kids because people such as yourself are so worthless that the average Americans don't trust you. All right. They don't believe in you to deliver. All right. No, they can't count on you. All right. You have to take the excuse me here, the greatness of a kid and their experience to enjoy life. Right? Because you guys are worthless. All right. No, man, that's not a good trade-off. All right. No, like he's dazzling somebody. All right. Yeah, they gonna all right. No, he's prepared to sacrifice absolutely nothing. All right. Trying to dazzle some youngins. All right. Yeah, like nigga, there's nothing cool over there, nigga. All right. I talked to the youngins. They said they don't want to be like you, nigga. All right. I spoke to them already. All right. No, the word just came back. All right. They said you ain't got nothing cracking over there. All right. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. No, just in case you had that nigga came out. All right. Whatever that weird nigga, we don't even know that nigga. You don't count. All right. You running behind rolling in them niggas? Huh? you running behind rolling in them niggas? Guess what? All right. No, you don't count, nigga. All right. Yeah. That quick. Yeah, we just scratched you off the list. All right. Yeah. All right. I need to see some more profile on these niggas. All right. Yes, need see some background. All right, paperwork. All right, so-called celeb. Some. All right, he came from so and so school here. All right, right. He better be the goods. All right, this is what I'm talking about. All right, no, he better be the damn good. All right, you snatching up anybody you can. All right, right, to hurry up and run in an interview. See, look, I got this young person right here. I got him right here. Look at him. All right, no, nigga, no. All right, that ain't good enough. Yeah, trying to put something in the older people's minds and younger people out here as if you guys are going to go ahead to force the needle by forcing younger people to sacrifice what college they gonna pick here. They can go to any college that they feel comfortable do, all right, and they will get no scrutinism from the new black media. All right, yes indeed. Whatever college they want to. You old niggas can be as mad as you want. All right, see, shit. You about to think you're gonna sacrifice my babies. All right, not indeed. No, indeed. All right, we worked too hard to establish the work and the core we put in. If they hit some certain college there, it's gonna call them. All right, no, it's gonna change their life. It's gonna put goddamn food in the cabinets. All right, and take care of the family. Yeah, you shut your goddamn goofy ass up. All right, don't you make no noise in the back. All right, the money's on the phone. All right, shit, I know that's right. All right. Yeah, when you these bastards no good, I'll tell you, it wouldn't sacrifice nothing. All right. Yeah, you quiet down. All right. Yeah, the money is on the other end of that damn phone. All right. Some life-changing bread. All right. Come on now. All right. No, you better be all the way quiet. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. This is what I'm trying to tell you. All right. Speaking of life-changing. All right. The Iceman album comes back. All right. Oh, the Billboard numbers are coming back. All right. And some of y'all come back to go check some of these things against stuff. All right. Let me know if I'm accurate or not. All right. Hold on 1 second. All right. This is what's on the board. All right. Drake's comeback album, Iceman, debut with only 13,000 pure sales on Billboard's 200. The album was teased for nearly 1 year. Well, and here's the comment section. All right. I'm doing what COVID did. All right. What is this?
Yesterday, somebody.
Oh, man. This is the comment section. All right. I'm not saying anything. All right. Somebody said he ain't lying. Hold on. All right. Jay-Z's last album sold 174K pure. All right. Damn. All right. Somebody's sitting here with the cigar. All right. All the numbers are final. All right. No t-shirts. No. All right. no vein. All right. Hold on here. All right. Hold on here. You dumbass. That means most people stream the album instead. You see what I'm saying? This is his fans. All right. No, you're angry, putting up crying, laughing emojis. All right. No, the joke's on you. All right. Hold on here. Yeah, if his numbers is like this. All right. Some of y'all niggas got mental health problems. All right. You can't fight with numbers, nigga. All right. That's a Drake fan. He said, you dumbasses, that means that people stream the album instead of buying the digital downloads. Gee. All right. Don't know why people follow your slow ass. You can't even report on music correctly. Get. Nigga, get your weird ass out of here. All right. No, he's mad at he's angry at numbers. All right. This is the problem. All right. No, you gotta go. If these numbers are accurate, All right, which I believe they are. They are. You're talking about peer numbers. You're talking about what you done sold off the deck, dude. All right, what you got off the deck. All right, not your other numbers, not all this other stuff in here in the cases. This is how they would go ahead to count these things. All right, anyway. All right, and that would mean in certain cases, if you're going to go ahead to purchase these things, whether you said online, yeah, you're going to download. I mean, how are you going to go get most music here year to date? I'm just asking the good people. All right. Yeah, there's some case where you can go to certain websites and download the album. All right, and pay. You understand? Right. All right. So this is the traditional thing. I'm speaking of this for video games, everything. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Am I incorrect? All right. Come on now. All right. Now, in certain cases, you can go ahead to go purchase the actual video game, but you don't have to. I didn't have to for the last NBA 2Ks that I purchased. All right. No. All right. You go ahead and download that shit offline. All right. So I'm quite certain that, these things can transpire with the circumstances with you just going ahead to get music. All right. But this is how they come in there talking to you, man. Rude, impolite, disrespectful. 15,000 is crazy. All right. For the most anticipated album of the year. Yeah. But at least, he gave a lot of songs, And I say for the great deal of songs, I think some folks will try to pick through it to make it what it is. You understand what I'm saying? What they can. All right. Some folks can't stand some of these things because it's like, all right, I personally thought that this was all right. Inappropriate. Was a fake. All right. Yeah. Why? All right. All these guns outside pointed by the pool with seats out there. All right. Like, no, this shit looks crazy. All right. Put all that shit up. All right. Yeah. Yeah. The feds come in here. All right. Hey, nigga, what are you doing with all these guns? All right. Right. Yeah. Put that back in the damn ammunition closet. All right. Yeah. Unless you actually going to go to war. All right. Yeah. That's what's wrong with all this old mimicky bullshit in here. Nobody ever thought that Drake had any type of gangster persona. You're the dude from Degrassi. And you messed up these terms, dude, and these circumstances of what Lil Wayne told you when he first met you. And you signed it to Young Money. All right. And I remember he said this. All right. He said, Lil Wayne said, nah, yo, don't try to switch up. Just be you. That's it. All right. You reach into the history, it gets darker. No, what's the nigga name? Mo G or Mo Green, whatever these niggas in here getting beat up. You get more reference tracks from other people. All right. No, it starts to get messy. All right. You got goons in Toronto now. All right. Like, yeah, Rick Ross is getting hit upside the head. All right. Yeah. Lil Wayne told you just to be yourself. All right. You got this shit moving somewhere else, dude. All right. And I'll tell y'all like this. Much as you little corny ass niggas don't like it. All right. Once it starts to get street and it starts to lean over to these terms where you have gotten yourself adapted too much into a street brand, you can't just tap back over and say, I'm going to be a corny nigga and go get a civil suit now. All right. People are getting attacked on your behalf and sent to the hospital. All right. Oh, these are stories I'm hearing. All right. When we start to go ahead to get to those territories, yeah, you get less sympathy in here for breaking any of the context of the rules, dude. All right. And this shit really makes you look goofy. All right. Because I'm going to tell you like this. I always respected the circumstances of Drake just being himself. All right. Yeah. Not without, I'm talking about the extra gangster stuff. All right. And that's what this damn highlights here real quick when it's unnecessary. All right. Yeah. You lost a rap battle beef and did some of the weirdest shit in hip hop. All right. This is weirder. All right. Right. Look at all that. I'm talking about handguns and yeah, put that shit away. All right. I mean, my thing is the what for who? All right. Yeah, ain't nobody intimidated by you. All right. Oh, you tell me little singing nigga. All right. Yeah, we're not like no disrespect. We're not intimidated by you. All right, yeah, put the guns away. All right, no, that's Drake, man. All right, no, not really. All right, not at all. All right, shit, you done confuse people's mind, dude. All right, no, through all this time, other than to look at shit simple. All right, I like to look at the world simple. All right, yes, indeed. You start associating things with his name. All right, yeah, you putting on another pair of shoes. All right, quiet as kept. All right, people start grading you by the street rules because he's sitting in here and you sliding in between music and then going, in between R&B and then going to rap and then R&B and all right, right. And somewhere down the line, you got placed in front of Kendrick Lamar as a rapper. All right. All right. All right. No, I don't know, man. I don't know what character. All right. Folks are like the international man of mysteries. All right. I don't know what costume they put on today. All right. Yeah. I think it was like 7 different dudes. Nigga. All right. Nigga like Victor Ramaswamy. All right. Hold on here. All right. Hold on here. This is her once again. This is in 2004. You know, that's what I mean.
And discrimination against Black people. We are in a moment of anti-Blackness on steroids, and we refuse to be silent. We will not back down in our pursuit of racial justice. The antidote to anti-Blackness is to be pro-Black, and we will do it unapologetically. The United States government owes us a debt, and we need reparations now.
Yeah, this is in 2004. Same hustle, same bullshit. More clowns behind her, jumping around, making a scene. Nothing has changed, y'all. All right? Not a damn thing. All right? Oh, I mean that. All right? She done came in there with the exact same approach. Reparations now for our ancestors and let you know that we still working. All right? She coughing, doing all this other shit to let you know that they ain't working. All right? Giving you every signal in the world, hoping that somebody don't yell out, hey, well, what the hell y'all been doing? All right? She's hoping that don't go down. All right? No, that's what happens when your ass ain't been working for a while. Folks, you been vacationing. Her and her husband been getting rich. All right? They've been getting money. All right? They've been getting big time rich here. All right? They were sitting there, the white woman, at least she was talking about her net worth here. And in between her talking about her net worth, I want to say she said, I don't know, she went from, all right, being in debt, all right, to being up somewhere around like 8 or 9 million. All right. I tell you, that's most of their stories here. Stacey Abrams, too, with her big back ass. All right. These jokers will come in here. All right. But Stacey Abrams, she was skinny when she came in. All right. No, all them luncheons and shit. All right. Shit, Roland Martin and all them little wide back niggas, they all hang together. All right. Yes, indeed. Most of them, a lot of them built the same. All right. And the best news you can get today here, you heard it first. All right. The redistricting will draw out funky, do nothing cats like James Clyburn. All right. Yeah. Redistricting over there. All right. No, you can finally put the old dried up nigga out to pasture. All right. Yeah, I know you're tired of the bull job. I know you're tired. All right. Okay. You can put him out to pasture. All right. As we understand now, at least, that his district won't even matter. All right. It won't matter. And it's all on him. And all right, the illegals committing welfare fraud. All right, this was another bill passed. Illegals committing welfare fraud are now to be deported immediately. All right, let me show you what the Republicans do with power. All right, while you're pussyfooting. All right, no, you think it's a game? All right, they don't come in here, all right, flea-footed. All right, looking stupid. All right, talking about some LGBTQ rights. They're not talking about that. All right. They're in here to mud stomp on your dreams. All right. I'm trying to destroy your world, nigga. I'm taking away your world. All right. They sat up in here and gave all this money to illegals. All right. And now the Republicans are coming in here through bills and legislation and finding every way that they can deport their asses, even down to damn fraud. All right. Yes. All right. This is the hearing here on the floor here. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Pass another bill. All right. HR 1958 here. All right. That's what they got here. Mm-hmm. All right. And they got the Republicans, yays. All right. 211. Democrats, 20. All right. Nays, 186 for the Democrats. All right. And you have the circumstances of independence. That's 0. All right. And NV, all right, over for the Republicans. So I forgot this, is 7. Democrats is 8. All right. Totals coming down to the end. All right. For the yays, 231. No's, 186. So they got that passed. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. So if your funky ass is committing any fraud, all right, and you an illegal, you're out of here. All right. You're done. All right. No, you get none of that. All right. They can throw you right out of here. All right. While the Democrats is pussyfooting around. All right. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll show you what's going on in real time. All right. Oh, right now, today, dude. All right. While y'all sitting around here. All right. These niggas are moving. Might not have been here today, but I'm going to show you this shit here today. All right. What's going on? All right. Because they're moving. All right. It's not to say that they won't move on a Sunday or a holiday. Hell, I've seen them taking charges off of those cats that was going to kidnap the damn governor in Michigan. All right. Yeah, them crazy ass jokers. All right. Yeah, they was removing charges off of these bastards on Christmas Eve, nigga. All right. Yes. Hand to the man. Go look it up. All right. These dirty ass judges and shit like that, dude. All right. They try to catch black people off guard. Everybody out here while you partying and celebrating. This is why they always are putting emphasis on you. All right. Joining the celebrations of the holidays, nigga. All right. Yes. All right. Yeah. Celebrate all they bullshit. All right. Shit. That's why you can catch me celebrating none of it. All right. No. One thing that has to do with your funky ass rules. That don't mean people around me here will go without here, Halls. All right. I'll just find a different way. All right. As you said in here, to give individuals the same blessings. All right. But I'm not going to do it underneath of the standards of these bastards. All right. Hell no. You have a defined system. They telling you when to spend money, when to do every goddamn thing. All right. That's to keep you blinded, dude. All right. Running around here, niggas goddamn taking out loans and shit, spending money you ain't got, nigga. All right. Shit's crazy. All right. You ain't gonna tell me a damn thing about it because I know. All right. Shit. All right. Come on now. Yeah. And now, as I said, no, they're gonna throw your ass out this country for fraud, nigga. I'm gonna throw you out of here. All right. If you an illegal and you in here doing some shit you ain't got no business doing. All right. No, and this is gonna be aimed at these Somalians. It really will. All right, because those are the ones they want up out of here. All right, so they can go quickly and repossess all your shit. All right, and steal whatever valuables they can. All right, out of the millions. All right, that these bastards came in here and squandered, dude. All right, yes indeed, and for some of them, billions of dollars. Yeah, Ohan Omar surrounded by so much damn fraud, dude. All right, lock all these bastards up. Send them to prison. Send them to Rikers, nigga. All right, send them to Rikers. All right, shit. All right, well, you send their asses to goddamn. What the hell is that damn prison that Trump opened up, man? Back up here. All right, you know what I'm talking about. All right, what was that prison here? We go ahead and cinematic. All right, goddamn Supermax here. Shit. All right. No, I was getting ready to say Pelican Bay. All right. No, but look, those sitting their asses over here, Hoss. No, the Rikers, nigga. No, you sitting back over here, the Rikers. It's gonna come to me in just a second. Let me look at my comment section. Somebody probably gonna tell me here. All right. No, help me out in here, man. Mm-hmm. All right. It's gonna come right back to me here as soon as I ain't thinking about it. Hold on. Mm-hmm. And I was sitting with my brother doing this, man, about a week ago, man. I forgot something this simple here. All right. Yes, indeed. Hold on here. I'm about to say Alcatraz. All right. All right. Damn sure getting ready to say Alcatraz here. All right. But it is Guantanamo Bay. There we go. All right. Thank you. Shit. All right. Yeah. Send their asses to Guantanamo Bay, nigga. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Right. No, look, man, my brain ain't moving that damn slow. All right. No, I'm still here. All right. I'm still functioning. I still got both of my boots on. All right. Yeah. My do-rag might be a little loose. All right. That's all right. So you look and see what time it is. All right. No, I've been working all week. All right. Shit. Hell, you talking about? All right. And we got the paperwork here for the Congressional Black Caucus. Sorry. The NAACP. All right. No, the people who started this bullshit with the kid sacrifice. And I want you to understand, when it comes to our future, they don't give a shit about our kids. All right. They don't care. All right. This was a reparations rally here. All right. MLK Day, South Carolina. All right. 2024. And parts of the connections there that we're coming in here to go see about here in this church was Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. They were supposed to speak there, as well as James Clyburn. All right. All of these jokers and our people were on the ground. This was a couple years ago. All right. And shouts out to Black Alpha Network. As he's on the damn ground here, all right, you just see some of the most remarkable bull crap ever here. And we've managed to keep shape and keep record, make sure that these punk jokers can't come in here jiving you with no trash for the rest of their damn existence. They don't support us, dude. All right, hold on here. Fair use. Okay.
Listen. On behalf of the NAACP, we're disinviting you to this event. This is a private event. We're asking you, please leave.
Right, you heard it right. On the behalf of the NAACP, we're asking you to leave. All right, hold on.
I haven't even said that. I've been sitting here on the phone. We're asking you, please, this way.
You can't talk about reparations.
Oh, that's what it is?
You can't talk about it. All right. You can't be seen holding a sign. All right. These are the threats that their bootlicks remove before the politicians get around. I told you they clear the crowd, they clean it out. All right, to make sure there ain't no disruptions. All right. Right. That's why they went directly for them to remove them so they wouldn't be too close to the microphone, the speakers. All right, if you got one of these bootlicks around. All right. Yeah, that's why we told y'all now, even when y'all creep up on them, move discreet. All right. Don't even try to carry none of your signs like that if you ain't got to yet. All right. If you can speak or something, move discreet, move quietly, move like Melrose. All right. That way you can get right up on their asses. All right. Get your little 2 minutes. All right. And get them to business. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. This is some old vet in the crowd shit.
Yeah. Please, this way, please. Come on, y'all. This is so. Come on. Thank you. Reparations. Thank you. Reparations. Thank you. Look at this, y'all. Look at all this. Let me get my. We're being asked to leave, and we just been relaxing. Wait, everybody. Who's you guys in charge of this? I want y'all to remember this next time the NAACP starts talking. NAACP ain't got nothing to do with us. They for color folks. Y'all for Palestinians, right? With no explanation. No explanation at all. None at all. These just say reparations on the stage, but you want to kick us out. That's it. That's why he's still talking on the stage. And there's probably about 20, 30 brothers and sisters who are Foundation Black American Freedmen. And they taking us all out one by one for no reason at all. We were just watching. Wouldn't even let someone come in, but now you kicking us out. We ain't did nothing wrong. Shameful. Hey, that's okay though. It's a new era. The NAACP ain't popping no more. Oh, okay, you don't want to speak. It's okay. We got you on camera. We got him. Yeah, don't plead with him. It's okay, baby. No tangibles, no vote. Yeah, kicking us out because the application.
How you feel about it, brother?
And I told you these old niggas was selling us out. Didn't I tell you? Let me tell you something. Them dumbass Morris Tempo hats and all of this stupid shit don't mean nothing if you ain't riding, nigga. It does not mean anything. People keep putting this silly ass shit on. All right? All right, how your boots to the ground? How's all this shit applying something to where as though you are helping advance black society? Or is this just a costume, nigga? All right? Are you cosplaying? All right, a revolutionary. All right, hold on here. Oh man, oh, sweet Jesus. All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right, even to the point, so buck broken that he threw both of his hands up. Oh man. Oh man. All right. No, he's supposed to be the vanguard. All right, OG, back me up. No, I need backup now. You got a Morris Tempo hat on, nigga. What you mean you don't know nothing? All right? This is what I mean. All right? Because you see the injustice. All right? His ass is supposed to be in on the front, getting on that sucker ass nigga as he tries that shit. All right? To let him know that other older black people are sitting back here watching, dude. And you not going to do them like that. All right? They have rights. You're a coward. All right? That's supposed to be your position, sir. All right? Yeah, not you sitting around here. I don't know. I ain't in it. I ain't in it. All right? This is what got them young people here to doing the bidding that they were doing because it was too many dried up, funky ass niggas. All right, trying to keep it cool. All right, talking about what you ain't gonna get it popping with. Whole time, as you see these little white supremacists, they don't mind getting together at any moment. All right, to crack a joker upside their head. All right, no, like piece like lemonade and whatever annihilators on the board. They just got them in there picking a color. All right, with these Republicans. All right, no, who we gonna abuse next? All right, no, ain't nobody getting nothing but white supremacy and terror. All right, underneath of Trump. All right, and you looking at these sucker ass dudes who didn't want to sacrifice anything. All right. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say something about you. You keep the camera on his lame ass. You will be the representative. All right, of what's wrong, nigga. All right. Yeah, and look, man, and remove these silly ass hats, nigga. All right. Yeah, it ain't popping. All right.
How you feel about that? I ain't got no say.
Oh,
You
man.
black, man. How you feel about that? I ain't got no say. Okay, so he feels the same way.
Damn. Not only that, he ran. He ran. All right. Hands up, running. All right, manhood gone. All right, we know who we can't count on. All right, we know who ain't got our backs, yo. All right, no, he ran. All right, yes, niggas is sitting around cosplaying. All right, no, you got all the Dr. Khalid Muhammad tapes and all of this shit and the Malcolm X speak and all this. All right. No, but it's when it's really time to strike a blow. All right, and freedom and revolutionary shit here, Hoss, nigga. You are the first person running. All right, that's why I say this is nothing to show to our look. Yeah, this is something to show to our young people how not to be. All right, I will never be an elder like this to my young folks out here. All right, trying to call out white supremacy and to get us reparations. All right, shit, you back that all damn day. All right. No, for the fact that for you and your era, a lot of your cats laid down and were okay being defeated, dude. All right. No, as long as you had some cocaine and white women around. All right. No, that was enough to distract your goofy ass. All right. You didn't worry about what the hell happened to the next person. You didn't care about the next generation. All right. No, let them. I got mine. You get yours. All right. Whole time, as I sat here from generation to generation, something was given down here. All right, until you start reaching around this baby boomer time here. All right, that's where parts of Freedman slow down at. This is where y'all told you y'all see the pictures of the Cadillac. All right, with your folks. All right, or the goddamn with them dressed in the 9, or the pictures there with them standing next to the Thunderbird, nigga. All right, that's your generational wealth. All right. I ain't lying to you. Yeah, ask your peoples next time you see them there in them photos back then. All right, know where that money came from around that time. All right, watch the conversation get real weird. All right, no, your grandparents or whoever might cuss your ass out, nigga. You might not be able to come over the house for a little while. All right, no, conversation gonna get funky, baby. All right, yeah, you start asking questions like that. All right. You're not supposed to be that damn financially savvy. All right. You understand? All right. No, it's going to go from a nice, sweet conversation. All right. No, to you getting, them old folks will wake up then. All right. You be all types of bastards and you know what. All right. Yeah. All right. Cuss you out good. All right. Yes, indeed. No, the same sweet one. All right. Yeah. Especially that one. All right. Hey, you ain't never been cussed out in your life. All right. Yeah, you pissed that one off. All right. But this is what took place down there for my good brothers and sisters. All right. Yeah, Sambos. All right. And what have you. All right. And what ended up taking place as well is after this situation transpired, out of nowhere, the Free Palestine people popped up. All right. And then all of a sudden they could stay. Because the Democrats had called in their diversion. All right. No, you ain't got nowhere for them on the list. Nothing called for them to have a gathering. Nothing about anything that got to do with South Carolina. All right. No, you see a few Negroes with signs. All right. And get on the phone and say, hey, get the Free Palestine people down here. All right. Yeah, we need to dilute the energy. All right. Right. You know what the hell they were doing? All right. Absolutely. All right. You say, okay, niggas, you can stay now. All right. Yeah. And while they got 3-4 times the people you got, a bunch of flags and all this other shit. All right. No, you tell me this shit ain't bought and paid for? All right. That's what it means to have your people on deck. Shit like that, dude. All right. Yeah. Well, you got, goddamn it. All right. Folks that you paying on the back end to make sure that they dilute our legitimate black interests here in the damn streets in here. That's why they paying the consequences that they are. And what I mean by that too is that they can't even have the fruits of saying black and brown anymore, dude. They can't. All right. That's done. They've stopped trying to do it. All right. I've watched them even before Ocasio-Cortez. All right. No, she would seem somebody a benefactor that was necessary with her speaking to us. But even as you go and watch, even though it was her last stuff speaking to black people directly, she doesn't try that. All right. And that goes into that book to say, yes, black folks, we can teach folks how to speak to us. All right. And they're going to have to abide by that if they're trying to get any message to us. All right. And that means we go ahead to cut off the bullshit. Now, was it effective? No. All right. Because we don't care to take marching orders from Ocasio-Cortez. All right. That's the point. All right. Getting back here. All right. Let me go and think I can show the last piece.
That's not true. The NAACP threw them out. No. NAACP threw them out. I spoke to those people. Let me tell you something. You have not throw them out.
Nobody's doing anything.
You have
We're
two.
literally-
I'm just what I just told.
Okay.
Listen. I'm not gonna come back again. Okay. So scale what down? We're taking pictures and talking. What other people are doing too. So why do we have to scale down? Do these reparation signs scare y'all? Don't scare me. Okay, if I say
Taste the biscuit. Yeah, they had that type of pressing and harassing and police lined up in the streets with big ass guns. All this shit from a little bit of reparations, calling up your coon minions. All right, full panic mode, baby. All right, full panic mode, reaching for shit. All right, yeah, it's some of the most weirdest stuff I ever seen politically. All right, no, because nothing ain't really pop off, dude. They just showed up. I believe it was somebody that yelled in the church about reparations, and when they did, it was a bunch of old dried up niggas. Oh man, be quiet, shut up, man. Oh, it's like, damn, yo, how many sellout ass niggas y'all got in this church, pandering for the Democrats? All right. Yeah, somebody done rented out the clergy in the church, and now a bunch of these old bootlicking niggas think it's their time to get some attention. All right, to see if they can kiss these politicians' asses good enough. All right. No, a young black man was in there to stop that shit. All right. This shit is trifling. Yeah, and you need to be called out on it. All right. You ain't selling the rest of us out because you letting some backstabber come up into a church or some grounds in here that's supposed to be sacred to you for any black person, all right, and throw a whole bunch of smut across the board, all right, promising you false hopes and dreams and bullshit, all right? No, as they offer you jobs, they don't offer you the businesses and bank loans. That's what these other groups, as they go to their town hall, and they know better than to walk into their spot with no damn resources, nigga, all right? Yeah, they know better. All right. Yes, indeed. They come over to do that bullshit in front of us, speaking about other people's issues in our town halls, talking about some minorities. All right. And people of color. All right. Yeah. As they plan on offering you nothing for your vote, dude. All right. Yes, indeed. So this is why the circumstances have went ahead to change. All right, we're going to go to Angela Rye before I go ahead to leave. This is the last piece I had saved in here. It says Angela Rye is a class, all right, enemy. While we're fighting for reparations and, hold on, this is Yvette Carnell, and improvement to our, menstrual quality of life, she's bragging about how well she and her boule friends are doing. From 2020, I'm not... All right, emphasizing, and I have friends who are doing very well in this country. All right, yeah, that doesn't speak for the rest of us. All right, I understand the point. All right, no, I ain't gonna be playing too many Yvette Carnell videos here. All right, no, man, shout out to her, much love, respect. I don't have any hatred towards her. All right, not at all. It's just that some things, belong to certain people. All right, that's their stuff. All right.
Us needing to all be lifted out of poverty. I'm not impoverished, and I have several middle-class friends who are doing very well in this country, and so I reject the notion that we constantly need to be talking about.
Yeah. And that's a nigga that right before she was able to land over there in between Andrew Gillum and Tiffany Cross. All right. At that pile of mess. All right. Yeah. That's before then. A lot of them niggas thought they was going to be able to have a life change by CNN, and you got fired, nigga. It's Don Lemon. All right. Mark Lamont Hill. He got fired, nigga. All right. Man, Don Lemon was getting drunk every New Year's. All right. Probably laying up with everybody. All right. No, I'm talking about pissy drunk down to the floor drunk. Every New Year's. All right. It's some bullshit. They had weird people, weird, bad built jokers up there. All right. I've seen these circuses going on. Every time they had them, dude, I would be sitting up there playing the playback, dude. All right. Yeah, that would be the broadcast for the day. All right. No, what happened? What last night? All right. Yeah, so they had him every type of way out there, dude. All right. Yeah. You woke up one day and you used to work at night. Now you work in the morning, nigga, so they can watch your little black ass. All right. Now we had to skim some money off the budget, baby. All right. No, we're gonna fire you. We just need a reason. All right. Yes, we got to trim this budget down. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. All right. Now I'm gonna take your black ass from night. All right. I'm gonna put you in the morning. All right. And I'm gonna sandwich you in between two white women. All right. So that they can watch you. All right. And the moment you do anything, all right, your ass is out of here. All right. What they got him for being misogynistic? All right. No, he's not even attracted to these females. He prefers what they prefer. All right. Don Lemon allegedly, this is what he said. He said that young ladies are out of their prime after the age of 40. That's a fact. All right. No, that's not here for hurt somebody's feelings or anything else. It's a fact, dude. All right. I'm talking about being able to go ahead, rather you talking about reproduce and have children or to be one of the top picks out here upon anything. All right. And you didn't hit the age of 40. All right. It is what it is. All right. Right. It ain't no disrespect to anybody. All right. But for him, all right, it should have been taken a lot more lighter in that approach. All right, because of the circumstances that he's a black gay male. All right, but yet and still, they managed to fire him for being misogynistic. All right, that was one of the first cases I ever seen that for a black gay male. All right, no, he has a white husband. All right, and a little white dog. All right, right. That was the first time I ever seen some shit like that. All right, right. I'm like, all right, I'm confused as hell. All right. So as soon as I started looking at it, I'm like, okay, all right. Well, the circumstances just may be, all right, that financially they needed to clear a house. All right. That's when I started looking at it like that. All right. Yeah, maybe they just needed to save money. All right. Right. Yeah, I didn't want to think about it too hard, you know. All right. But as I started piecing shit together, I'm like, damn, all right. That's why they took this goofy ass nigga. All right, and took them off the night work. All right. Shit, white folks know what they doing. All right. They're going to sandwich you in between two white women. All right. Oh, yeah. The clock is ticking. Mm-hmm. Shit, he thinking he good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, they figured they had him here. The moment he went ahead to say anything like that here, all just like, dude, all right, yeah, that's all they need. The same way when you seen, all right, Mark Lamont Hill say something about Israel and from the river to the so-and-so, right? All right. When he said that, that was clauses for CNN to fire him. And that's all he said. He got fired. All right. Yeah, he didn't give a shit. All right. The way they figured, it clears up financial space in the budget, nigga. All right. Shit. The black news channels went down underneath of Mark Lamont Hill being the host, nigga. All right. No, it just sucked up a lot of money. That's all it did, dude. And until it had to go bankrupt. That's what happened. I'm telling you the truth. A bunch of lame ass niggas got paid a bunch of bread that they didn't deserve. All right. The best show that they could put forth was the show that they had with Mark Lamont Hill and Judge Joe Brown. That's it. That is it, dude. All right. Other than that, all right. People are not gonna sit back here to look at goddamn what's her name, Tarana Burke and Mark Lamont Hill talk bad about Bill Cosby. All right. And I don't want to hear that shit. All right. Yeah, it's clownish, dude. And it's inappropriate. It's weird. All right. Yeah, I don't want to see that shit. All right. Not at all. Yep. But they spent hundreds of millions trying to hold that joker to money. That's all it did until it died. All right. That shit never produced any type of income or revenue. All right. Or nothing. All right. You just overpaid for trash until they couldn't pay anymore. All right. That's the whole network in a truckload, nigga. All right. Yeah. Overpaid for garbage. All right. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. He said a high value. He said a low value bag of trash, nigga, for top dollar. All right. That's what came with the Black News Channel. All right. Right. And not to be mistaken with the Black Channel, our brother. All right. Jason Black. He's the truth. All right. This was just called the Black News Channel. It might still be up. You might can still go look at it there on YouTube. All right. After a certain, here. All right. That was the end of the line. Mm-hmm. Anyhow, much love, man. Let me go ahead to regroup here for a second. Bottom line. Peace.